I've been gone a lot. I really haven't. I had days where I didn't feel good. There was at least 1 or 2 days where I slept during the day, and then I was up a little longer than normal, but I still went to bed by like 9, 10, 11 o'clock. Uh, um, so I'm gonna try and get a stream in. I'm feeling better today. And some of it was busy because I had things to do, and the activity kind of put me out of commission. But uh, Chicken Wing Candy, her glamour shot's looking good. Berticus, I vaguely remember her. Her glamour shot. Her and her friend, they're looking good. I don't know if those are real bows or if they're put on by like the faces by the computer. Faith's glamour shot's looking good. Pink Sparkles just got text, had an emergency. She's postponing the stream. DJ Miss Sheldon and Fire Dancer might have stolen the show. As far as streams go, Botez is trying to bring chess back to being mainstream and cool, and I think that's great. In high school, I had a guy. He was a. It was a. I considered him a friend. I don't know what he considered me, but I considered him a friend. Cool guy. He brought back a yo-yo revolution, and he did it pretty low key. I don't think that was even his goal, but he started a yo-yo revolution. And false symmetry is elytra hunting. I will be elytra hunting the first really good day I have. I'm slowly getting stuff ready for it. It's been a while since I was mostly getting ready for it when I went and found the portal. And since I've been feeling like playing again, I don't know what it is, but I'm getting to where I can think again. I don't know if I had a stroke or what, but I'm still not 100%. I might not ever be. Well, I'm still not 100% of what I was before. I don't know if I'll ever get back there, but I'm feeling a lot better. Um, but I will be doing that. Now let's go see if we got a mic. Mic check, mic check, mic check. We are good. I'm watching Katie Fang's show. I will really try to keep the politics out of this, but I do like her show. Uh, okay. I don't even know what character that is. Yeah. Oh well. Continue. I'm not feeling that good, so I don't know how much I'm gonna talk, but hopefully I will be able to. I just started a new season. Last time I didn't know if it was in, but it was into the new season. So I think I just deleted my season 29 character. I was gonna go finish them, but one of them it was like, it was so low level. I'm like, well, I might as well just start over. Usually, I like to finish. But figured I might as well just start over since that's what. But that's when I was not feeling good. I think I still tried to play it, and I got to where I was just fucking losing characters left and right. And that might have been what was affecting me on Diablo 4 because it might be the game. It's a different game, but I was having trouble. I couldn't play hardcore anymore. I'm just like... But when I started having problems on this, I'm like, it might be me. I do think they, after Diablo 4 came out, I think they did fuck around with the difficulty levels. But it might have been me. It might have absolutely been me. Hope everybody's having a good... I don't know what it's like, but it's a beautiful day out in the window. Now it might be cold as shit out actually, but the sun's out. It's looking really good. You know, under normal circumstances, Katie Fang, she was covering the Georgia trial, and she was covering the Georgia trial, and on Deadline White House, Nicole's back from her pregnancy. What was funny is the girl that was covering her, Alicia Mendez. It's one of the hosts of The Weekend on MSNBC. She goes, well, we got some good news. We'll be giving it to you right after the break. And then she came back and she goes, for those of you that have been Googling the maternity leave policies of MSNBC, you can relax. Nicole will be back on Monday. And it was this last week she came back. And Nicole was cracking up. But I didn't realize this. Nicole really thanked her for covering her, and I think they might have had other, but most or all of it was done by her and Velshi. I actually like him, but I gotta be honest. I think it's because he originally did that show Velshi and Rule. And I watched it. When I watched it, it was on around lunchtime, so I didn't watch it every day. It was hit or miss. But when I did watch, I was watching mostly because of Stephanie Rule. But when I get used to people, I get used to people. And he really does a good job. I don't agree with him on everything, but he does a really good job of covering stuff. But the two of them covered her. Well, Alicia Mendez did, and I'm not criticizing, but she did the lion's share of it. So I'm guessing, because I think she really liked covering Nicole. I really think she liked covering Nicole and just had him cover it when she needed time off or whatever. But Nicole commented that she basically didn't have a day off for the last almost month that she covered it, because she started up that the weekend show. So, and that's Saturday and Sunday. So she was covering Nicole. I hadn't even thought of it. Had not even thought of it. But she was doing that and then covering Nicole all week. So yeah, she didn't really have a weekend off. But she did a really good job. I mean, I'm glad Nicole's back. I think Alicia did a good job covering it, but when Nicole came back, she started a new segment. And that's something that was needed, and I don't think Alicia would have been able to start a new segment on somebody else's show. but but they had her covering Georgia, Katie Fang, and when she came on, she was on the air a little bit before they started talking to her, and she looked cold. She looked absolutely cold. And normally I would say, well, you know, must have, it's probably just her because Georgia should be warmer than we're in Wisconsin as a normal rule, but we don't have normal weather anymore. Uh, and so I don't know if it was cold weather or if it was just she wasn't used to the cold. Maybe a little bit of both. But that just fucking freaked me out.
I need arcane power. I don't have enough arcane power. Need more arcane power. I need arcane power. Another unlucky villager.
A glorious development. Tristram Cathedral. I am amazed it still stands.
Everybody's having a good weekend. Sun's out today. It looks pretty good.
I am so good. I astound myself.
These enemies defy all reason.
I remember, I think it was the first game of this. You could actually get cursed. You might still be
Need more
able to,
arcane power.
but you could get cursed items. So you'd have to travel back and get them inspected by Cain, and nowadays you can just identify them. I don't know how long I'll go, but I'll go for as long as I can, but I'm just not going to be real talkative. Oh, okay.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
In the eastern kingdom of Khejistan, I heard rumors of Zakarum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
I think Katie Fang was a former prosecutor, and Glenn Kirshner, even Kamala Harris. Like when she was, you don't see it, you don't get the benefit of seeing it, but when she was cross-examining people in the Senate,
I will forever live in anguish.
You
for my
just
last
got the
attempt to honor
impression
my
that
king.
she must have been
As we
hell
lay him
on
to rest
wheels
in his burial chamber,
as a
he
prosecutor.
manifested as a hideous
And
skeletal demon. Gorash and my
Glenn
other knights were
Kirshner, same
overcome at
thing.
once, but I fought on.
Because and again, I'm not picking on anybody, but you see, like, you watch Stefani Willis on both sides. You see some of those prosecutors. They're basically like me. They're stuttering. They're not, and that's fine because the judge or the jury will probably take that into consideration. But Katie Fang, she's like the others. You see her, it's like she must have been hell on wheels as a prosecutor.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Do your worst.
I am unstoppable.
This is the one thing I miss. Like in how there's like different there's it's really the one thing I miss. Well, one of the major things I miss. Diablo 4, it's like you go in there, you can go in there 100 times and it doesn't seem like you get a different different dungeon or whatever, or building or whatever. You know, some of the stuff on the map, you know, part of the stuff that's the official story or whatever, but it just seems like everything's fixed. And it seems kind of a letdown. Like this one here, you know, like this is always the same, you know, this room. But there's so much variety, and I haven't noticed it yet. No, I don't think I'm gonna do the festering pit. Not yet.
Need more arcane power.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
I don't think I told you this. If I did, I apologize. But I've been watching that Sea Patrol, and I really think it's a good show. I honestly don't know if I'd be watching it again or
Now I
watching
wonder,
it. Like I
cursed
watched
by my
it for
once
the
beloved
first
king.
time.
Evil gnaws at my bones, and I cannot risk putting my beloved Tristram in
I
danger.
think when
should
I
fail to
didn't
contain
have
that
like,
which tears at me.
long
I
story,
must
but
venture down into the
um,
labyrinth.
like
to
I think I
die
did it when
alone.
I was when my Prime membership was up, and it helps with the streaming. Gives me more time to upload stuff before it deletes it, and I got to get back in the habit. I haven't been using my free subscription, but I got to get back into doing that. But I might have to just put that on hold until I get my computer down here, get this laptop set up for it. But I don't even know if I'm going to do that because it's been good so far. I just got to shut it off and not let it go into sleep mode. I don't. It's got to be a hardware issue because it can go into sleep mode. It can go into sleep mode when if I leave the lid up, like if I'm using it to type up a show and I go away to get lunch or lay down, it's fine when I come back. But if I shut the lid on it, then it fucking has problems starting back up. And but I won't ever probably die by. Well, it's not a real fucking issue, anyways. It's not a real threat. It's like these people that threaten that they're gonna boycott, some expensive liberal business. Well, yeah, most people doing that, they don't have the money to go. That's why their boycotts never work. I'll never go to another NFL game. You can't afford an NFL game. It's not covered by food stamps. And so, it's not really a threat. Well, it's not really a threat for me, but if I had the money, I would not buy another Dell. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I've got enough time left to need one. Uh, Well, anyways, this one should last me for a good year or two. I don't think. I don't think I'm gonna live that long, but But the I don't remember what I was thinking of. Oh, I know what it was. Uh, but started watching Sea Patrol, and then I think it's on Prime. I'm not sure, but somewhere along the line I was watching it, and then I quit. I was watching other stuff, and then I went back and started watching again because it was a whole new cast. And it started me out, the second time I was watching it, started me out on season 4. And I'm like, okay. And so I started watching it, and I watched season 4, season 5, really good. But I'm like, what happened to the other characters? Well, then I watched some other stuff, and then I went back to season 1, and I started skipping through the episodes. And I think I did find where I had watched them, I think on Prime. I might not have watched them on Prime, but I think it was on Prime. I might be wrong, but it had some of the season 1 marked as viewed. And I'm like, well, okay, well, then I checked around. I'm like, yeah, I've seen this one. Well, then I started watching one that I didn't remember seeing. Now, that whether I watched it and didn't remember, or whether I never watched it, I don't know. But season 1 was pretty good. Well, I started understanding why there were all these different characters in season 4. They either left or they died. And well, when that was over, I don't know if it's on Freevee. I don't know if it's on Freevee or Prime, but I ended up watching, like, I'm not kidding you. I so wanna. If I remember right, it. I don't remember what it is, but what it was, I think it was like $5 a month. So
I don't have
you're
enough
talking like
arcane power.
$60 a year. I just don't want to. I'm paying for. I've got the satellite. I've got Amazon Prime. You know, maybe if I got rid of the satellite, but I actually like watching the news. That's a big one. And there are some channels on there that I either watch on the apps or I watch. I do appreciate having them, but I can't see buying. I just can't see spending the extra money on, but because I could get it through Amazon. It used to be $5 a month. I don't know what it is now. It might still be $5 a month. But that BritBox, they just had a fucking commercial on for it, and I mean, some of the shows that are just like, oh my god, they seem really good.
I need arcane power.
But this would be one that I don't know if it's on BritBox. But this is what it would be on it, and it's got the EXO from Sea Patrol in it. And I just wanted to watch one episode to see what it was like, and I might watch it later. I don't know, but I just wanted to see. It's definitely one that I think I would enjoy watching. But she's real young. It might have been one of her first episodes where she had a role on it. You know, 'cause you get those people. They're good actors. They're just starting out.
Need more arcane power.
I will not accept this. It's not my time to die.
I don't think I'm gonna make it to level 15. If I get to 10, I'll be happy enough. But yeah, she was a cop, fresh out of the academy, and she was going to, like, I'm assuming it's Australia. She was going to a rural area, and she was not a rural kid. She was a big city kid, and it was funny as hell. her dad warned her that they like to. Her dad's a cop too, and Dad warned her that when they get a new cop at the station, it's a tradition. So everywhere that they try and get him really drunk the first night. Well, she got on with the. I'm assuming it's really like this. It's a small town, and new cops. I don't know if they pay for it or if the department pays for it, but she got set up in an apartment at the bar, if I remember right. And she hit it off with the owner of the establishment, another girl, and she told her that, well, yeah, my dad tells me that they like to get the new recruits drunk, and so she worked out a deal where every time she asked for a vodka, the bartender would bring her water. So they tried getting her drunk, and she's like, yeah, I'll have a vodka. And she's just going through, and these guys were fucking getting scared because they weren't drinking vodka, but they were matching her drink for drink, and it didn't seem to be affecting her. Well, she went to the bathroom and was bringing her water after water, and she was drinking it. Well, when she went to the bathroom, the one cop picked up the glass and sniffed it, and he looked. He was being assertive. He goes to the bartender. He goes, I would really hate to think that you were selling us water and charging us for vodka. Might be a severe violation of your liquor license or whatever. And so he goes, you better make the next one a triple. And so she came back. She took a big drink. She spit her drink all over the fucking all over the guy, and he was laughing after the initial shock. He was actually laughing. She goes, well, this better be my last one, man. Oh shit. And there was a place I worked at. I don't think she got hired, but she was summer help, and she had epilepsy or something like that, and she told us this. Her dad, who was one of us, he was a worker. Her dad told her to go and find a husband or something like that, and it's like, what the fuck? But they came into work, and he did it at least right. But he had all these water bottles in the back seat. They were in a cooler. They were on ice. Well, she took some of the water bottles, and
I don't have
the
enough
first
arcane
one or
power.
two, she took like 2 or 3. When she got to like the last one, she did that. She took a big drink out of it because it was middle of summer. It was pretty hot. This plant did not have air conditioning, and they had the ovens that cooked the paint in the paint department. In the wintertime it wasn't so bad. It kept it nice and warm. You could almost wear like summer clothes into work because it was so hot over there. Well, in the summer, it was just ridiculous. Well, she took a drink and she spit all over. And she made some comment to her dad by phone at break time, and he started laughing. He goes, "Oh, you must have got one of the vodka bottles or whatever." Yeah, he had them mixed in. They were not labeled. It's better than the one guy we worked with. I don't remember if this. I think this was down there. You had somebody that brought in like orange Gatorade or something like that. It was the whatever was supposed to be in it was supposed to be orange. It was clearly labeled, and he had one in there and it was like an off shade of brown. It's like Jesus Christ, you know. And I mean, I wasn't really a drinker at work, but it's like, my God, don't you have any common sense? You gotta, you know, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna have an open fucking, you're gonna have an open something, you know, you're gonna have a clear bottle, you gotta have something that fucking matches it. It's like, oh my God, that was, I honestly don't know, but I think that was down there. But that sounds like something that somebody from Indiana would do. He's probably one of management's pets, so he didn't have to worry about getting busted or anything like that. But
How does that feel?
The light grows stronger within you.
I am returning to town.
yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I hope you guys have been liking the videos. Gives me something to do. I'm gonna still do this in the summer, but I am gonna try and plant my garden. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do, but I'm gonna at least try and put in a couple tomato and a couple cucumber plants. That might take, I mean, it was like it was 2 years ago, I think, before my mom died. My subscription for Xbox so I could play online, it fucking ran out, and I was thinking about doing it, but I'm like, I might as well just let it go until the summer's over, because I just couldn't see spending the money on it when I was going to be missing so much for doing that. Well, this is paid up. If it goes out again, I might just leave it, and then if I'm still here in the fall, start it back up. But if it's, as long as it's paid for anyways, I will stream as much as I can. But that last year, I just didn't have the bandwidth to mow the yard and do everything. And so, but yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit like, and if you're watching this on here, feel free to subscribe and just hit the channel notifications on both, so you see the notification. Twitch is I think dead to me, but I am getting a few people to watch it on YouTube, so please, hit that subscribe button on there so you can get the notifications. Peace out, and everybody have a good day.